Whenever I've seen success, I was happy. Whenever I've seen fall, or you can say failure, I used to say only two things to myself, saying that this is the rock bottom. You already failed, right? Now it's time to bounce back. And second is all these experiences cannot break me, but they can shape me. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. Excellent. It's a pleasure to be here to share my life journey and learnings that I have. 45 years, I can say. I will not repeat what I did in 45 years. I will just pick up glimpses to get connected and to tell you what got me here. And it's a very, very simple story that I can share with you. One, to start with, just understand how many of us have failed at least once in our life. With a poll, come on, raise your hand if you have failed at least once in your life. If you are not raising your hand, it means you are analyzing data. It means you have failed multiple times, and that's the good news. Thank you. Now, see, each one of us has failed at various occasions. I, in my beautiful journey called life, has failed many times. The person standing and speaking in front of you today is a person who used to stammer during his school days. Teachers used to make fun of me, asking me to read in front of the entire class. They knew very well I will not be able to complete the task. And they wanted to have fun. I was having fun, but at the same time, I never gave up. I went on to read till the time I can actually read the way I want, not the way they want. That's a small journey of my schooling, I can say. Long time back, I did my schooling from Bombay. In Mumbai, you actually do schooling up to 10th standard. Then you move on to college. College, like schooling to college, is a big jump, right? From your formal education to your school dress to your casual life, and you enjoy your life is an image that each of us carry, Now is a different world for us. Then comes something very exciting, a college admission, right? I got admission in best of the college in one go. No, that didn't happen. I struggled for my college admission. I tried all the best college possible. Then one day I sat down, I said, Rajat, go back. Why don't you sit down and make a list of the institutes which will not give you admission? And why? Every institute will have their own cutoff, their reasons, right? Go to a state where you can discover who will give you admission. I picked up a decent college to start. Overexcited with a motivational speech given by my parents and my well-wishers. As for them, they were the well-wishers, not as for me. I picked up a science stream. Now, science was going beyond me. I realized very soon it was not meant for me. However, I landed up in a situation where I'm a guest in a party. I have overfull my plate. Now, I don't have any other option but to finish my plate because everyone is watching at me. So that's exactly what I did. I finished my 12th science, immediately moved on to BCom. That's commerce stream. The commerce gave me a life back. I felt I was in the right direction. Post BCom, I did my post-graduations. I did 3 post-graduations. I thought one is not enough. I picked up 3 of them, then started my professional career. My hunger to learn continued. During my professional career, I also enrolled myself for PhD. I completed my PhD, that too in a car. It's a very long story, probably I'll say some other day, but I actually completed the entire PhD curriculum sitting in my car. Followed by that, I'm a passionate researcher. I have one patent in my name right now, and one patent is underway, and two patents are under development. Is what I'm working and what keeps me busy beyond my working culture. Just to share something about my friends. My friends were very hilarious. Right? When we were partying, we were having a good time, and we all had time for each other. I had lots and lots of friends. They were surrounded, we were surrounded, and the good time continued. As soon as the life got very challenging and things were not moving as per the plan, and there were issues coming up every now and then, all of a sudden, I realized many of my friends disappeared. I don't know where they went. All of a sudden, people got busy with something else. And I kept on wondering what went wrong. But eventually, I moved on, right? Before I go to my professional journey, I don't know what kept me going during my studies. There were only two things that kept me going. Whenever I've seen success, I was happy. Whenever I've seen fall, or you can say failure, I used to say only two things to myself, saying that this is the rock bottom. You already failed, right? Now it's time to bounce back. And second is all these experiences cannot break me, but they can shape me. With that attitude, I got my new best friend who was there with me and who was there with me since my childhood, called RG. So my best friend got introduced in today's world is BFF, best friends forever, called RG. Let's start on a professional journey. Completed my post-graduations, super excited to start a career in HR. I started looking for a job. I thought the industry will welcome with open arms, saying that you are the guy for us. But that didn't happen. I struggled to get a first job, and I actually landed up in starting my HR career in a search firm, which is you also known as recruitment consultant, with a immediate salary of rupees 8,000 rupees per month. And that was not sufficient for me because I was staying alone in Pune. I had no other opportunity but to work harder and harder, right, to make my ends meet. And that is the time when cumulatively, probably I was earning more than, instead of just making my ends meet, I was also saving enough for my rainy days. RG actually made me unstoppable. I was working harder. I was learning new skills. At the same time, I was picking up new jobs, or you can say new HR roles within the system. Whenever there was opportunity to do anything new, or there was opportunity to solve any challenge, I was the first one to raise my hand. Very often, it involved going beyond my prescribed job description, spending long hours in office, and working on weekends. But I believe all these things shapes us, and that's what exactly happened. All these things shaped me. In this fast-changing world, I believe many leaders who come in our contact, or any person whom we interact with, have something to teach us. I personally believe each one teaches us something. For leaders, I can say, good leader teaches something called what to do. I will not say bad leaders, but I'll say not so good leaders as compared to good leaders. They teach us what not to do. Ultimately, it depends upon us what we pick up, a good side or a bad side, as per our thought process. In this fast-changing world, and my experience of more than 20 years, I can say one skill which every good leader will possess, or a successful leader will have, is something called crisis management. Crisis is a situation that very often many of us face at various occasions, where we have to take instant decisions with a limited knowledge and limited time frame, which is availability of resources. Leaders are the one who actually manage this crisis in a right manner and come out of crisis in the right manner. This too happened to me a couple of times. Here, my friend RG has stepped into it and he helped me to navigate. You have been hearing with me about my friend RG, right? My best friend RG, who's there with me throughout my journey. Let me introduce you what RG stands for and what RG is for me. For me, RG stands for resilience and guts. They were there with me when I was alone, when I was struggling during my school days, my college days, my first job, and the fight goes on and on. For me, resilience is getting up every time when life beats you down. And guts are ready to fail again. If you do, in dictionary too, the failure comes before success. So we all need to keep on learning and learning. RG is a way that I want to leave you with for today and tomorrow. I want each of you to understand how it can help you and take you forward and take your next leap in your career. Remember one thing, we all face various situations. It's our attitude, or it's the way we handle it. For me, I can say RG helped me a lot in that. Whenever there's a downfall, I need to bounce back. And for bounce back, I need guts because I know it very well. I will fail again. It will never happen to me that I am not failing. I will fail again and I will get up and move forward. And that's what I believe. Just keep moving forward. And I call it RG Way for Success. Thank you so much for your time.